Hey, lovelies. Welcome along to lesson 128. So we're just going to land into this time and this space, become fully present, gently close our eyes down. Take that moment of nestling your sit bones into your seat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your arms. Soften your belly. Notice how your hands and feet are. And bring a little Buddha smile to your face. And then we'll gently bow down towards our hearts. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all situations can be met, or all experiences can be met, with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth, that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And so we release these words and we let it be. So we are on lesson 128. The world I see holds nothing that I want. So this is what we see with our limited vision. So this is the illusionary world that's out there in front of us. The world you see holds nothing that you need to offer yourself, nothing that you can use in any way, nor anything at all that serves to give you joy. Believe this thought and you are saved from years of misery, from countless disappointments, and from hopes that turn to bitter ashes of despair. Everyone must accept this thought as true if they would leave the world behind and soar beyond its petty scope and little ways. So it's that, chasing all the time and thinking that the next thing is going to bring us happiness and the next thing is going to bring us happiness, the new car, the new house, the new relationship, even the new spiritual teaching sometimes. I know I've definitely gone down that rabbit hole of becoming addicted to various different teachers and teachings. And so we're asked to recognize that this world outside of us holds nothing that we need. Each thing you value here is a chain that binds you to the world, and it will serve no other end but this, as in to keep binding us to the world. For everything will serve the purpose you have given it until you see a different purpose there. The only purpose worthy of your mind this world contains is that you pass it by, without delaying to perceive some hope where there is none. So we're leaning into something where there's absolutely no hope, and we're now asked to bypass that. Do not be deceived anymore. The world you see holds nothing that you want. Escape today the chains you placed upon your mind when you perceive salvation here. So when you think you're going to find peace here, you want to think again. So we're going to take those chains off. For what you value, you make part of you as you perceive yourself. So we compound it into ourselves. All things you seek to make your value greater in your sight limit you further. Hide your worth from you and add another bar across the door that leads to true awareness of yourself with a capital S. So all the things of the world get in the way of us knowing the truth of who we be. Let nothing that relates to body thoughts delay your progress to salvation, nor permit temptation to believe the world holds anything you want to hold you back. So let nothing get in your way. Nothing is here to cherish. Nothing here is worth one instant of delay and pain, one moment of uncertainty and doubt. The worthless offer nothing. Certainty of worth cannot be found in worthlessness. This is a really big invitation into non-attachment, which is very strong Buddhist teaching as well. Don't be attached to anything in this world, because it's not going to bring about your salvation, your joy, or your peace. And sometimes we think, well, that's a good thing to, be attached to certain things, that they're good things that we're attached to. But even if you have a really happy moment, try not to attach to that or to recreate that. Have everything just be fluid and in flow. And because the energy of holding, if you think something has brought you happiness and you want to hold on to it, the energy of holding is contraction and tightness. If you want to hold something, you got to contract. And then you can't flow, you can't be in ease and joy. So today we practice letting go all thought of values that we have given the world. So any importance we've placed on the world. We leave it free of purposes we gave its aspects and its phases and its dreams. We hold it purposeless within our minds and loosen it from all we wish it were. So we kind of set it free. I have this vision of balloons just drifting off into the air, and that's our vision of the world as we see it. Thus do we lift the chains that bar the door to freedom from the world and go beyond all little values and diminished goals. Pause and be still a while and see how far you rise above the world when you release your mind from chains and let it seek the level where it finds itself at home. It will be grateful to be free a while. It knows where it belongs. Yet free your mind's wings and it will fly in sureness and in joy to join its holy purpose. So left to its own devices, your spirit knows exactly what it needs. Literally, it knows exactly what it needs and it will guide you. Let it rest in its creator, there to be restored to sanity, to freedom, and to love. Give your mind 10 minutes rest 3 times today. So we've been asked to enter into this space 3 times. And when your eyes are opened afterwards, you will not value anything you see as much as when you looked at it before. So we've been guaranteed a shift if we put this into practice. Your whole perspective on the world will shift by just a little every time you let your mind escape its chains. The world is not where your mind belongs, and you belong where it would be and where it goes to rest when you release it from the world. Your guide is sure. Open your mind to the Holy Spirit. Be still and rest. Protect your mind throughout the day as well. And when you think you see some value in an aspect or an image of the world, refuse to lay this chain upon your mind, but tell yourself with quiet certainty, this will not tempt me to delay myself. The world I see holds nothing that I want. So we're going to drop into the experience of this and be with it for a little while, and it can be part of your practice for today. So we're opening our mind to the Holy Spirit as we enter into this space, into our internal teacher. We're asking to be able to release any binds to this world, any attachment to the stuff of this world, plus any stories that we have in relation to this world. So any ideas we have around sin, guilt, shame, they're all of this world and of the making of this world and the making of our minds when they're in insanity. So we're asking to be freed of all of this, to loosen its chains. I always think of that Howard Jones song for all you 80s babies out there. And it was throw off your mental chains. And so we all have these chains that bind us into beliefs and core beliefs and stuckness. And today we're going to attempt to release these chains and lift some of those bars, which is the imagery we've been given, those bars off the door, so that we may know peace. So dropping in once more, I will mind the time and we'll just spend a few minutes with this. The world I see holds nothing that I want. And we're dedicating this time to our freedom. If your mind is wandering, as minds often tend to do, just gently coming back to your practice. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And, this is one that there's great opportunities as you move through your day to day to practice and notice when you're wanting to make something more important than love, or placing more importance on something, or being pulled or swayed by something. Just be in awareness of what's happening, and seeing what you're making a god of or an idol of. Because if something is consuming you, it's on your altar. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.